Hello, everybody.
Caleb, it seems that towards the end of the game, a few of your passes started to get away from you. Can you pinpoint the reason for that happening?
Um, no, I think that just happens sometimes in games and in moments. Uh, just got to reel it back in and go out there and execute. I think we did that on that last drive or second to last drive that we had. Being able to reel it back in and go out there and complete the ball.
What got off track in the passing game after that hot start?
I think just I think first it starts with getting in and out of huddle. It starts with being able to just complete some easy passes, check downs, and things like that. Keep the drives going, and I think we did that in the beginning. And that's the hot start that you're talking about. And I think a few balls got batted. We had penalties and things like that, so it slowed the drives down. Slowed the momentum down that we had, and we got to get better at those.
Caleb, this series that ends with it being 30-30 and then Kyler misses the field goal.
Yep.
What is the lesson from there in terms of the momentum changing?
Yeah, the lesson there is get the ball past the line of scrimmage. I was trying to throw the ball away, and it just didn't get past the line of scrimmage because I knew we were in field goal range. I think I've been able to have a couple of those moments, and I've come up here and spoke to you all about learning from those moments, and I knew we were in field goal range, like I said, and just being able to get the ball past the line of scrimmage in that position, trying to throw it away, and try and keep us in field goal range.
Caleb, same possession, you had Cole across the middle. What did you see on that one? Kind of thought they missed him by a wide margin across the middle.
Threw it a little bit in front of him. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, we worked this play all week and was hitting it, and we kind of did it twice today and missed both in the same spot. Missed it right in front of him, and it's frustrating because did everything perfect all the way up to that, and then just missed. And that happens, and so just being able to come back from that and keep punching, keep fighting. But those are big moments in the game. Both times, I believe, we were either high red zone or in the red zone, and just missed right in front of them. Just a bit outside, so or inside. So frustrating. Something that you practice, something that you hit throughout the whole week, and move the backer and whip it in there and just miss.
The other one's the DJ pass on 4th and 3. Is that?
It was DJ. Same thing. Just missed right in front of him, wide open, and moved the backer, came back and missed the same spot, same route. And like I said, it's frustrating. Something that you practice on throughout the whole week, and something that I'll be better with. Something that you have to hit in those moments.
For somebody who takes such great pride in his accuracy, do you know why that didn't go the way it was supposed to go? Or?
I think I got to go back and watch it honestly, but I think I set too far in front of it and tried to lead him and let him a little bit too far.
What's the key to kind of stepping on things when you got him down, trying to bury him early? Is that an aggressive mentality? Is it aggressive play calling? Is it aggressive shot taking? Like what is that you guys started out really well and kind of felt like you were dominating the game for the score?
Yeah.
Like that?
Absolutely. We felt like we were dominating the game, like you said, and we were in control up to 2 scores coming out of half, and that mentality is something that we have, something that we preach, and that didn't happen today. And I'm not. It's not a play call thing. It's not anything like that. It's just being able to go out there and execute the plays that are called, and be able to execute them at a high level. And that's something that we take pride in. And today that didn't happen, and we're going to get back to it. Like I said, we got like probably Ben said, we got a short week, and so we got to move on to to the next week. We'll come in, watch film tomorrow, and move on from it. And then from there, it's it's being able to. Lost my train of thought. It's being able to move on and go on to the next week and correct the things we need to correct and the positive things that we had and things like that take from it.
Caleb, were you making more of a concerted effort to scramble more to stay out of negative plays?
Scrambling to stay out of negative plays. Yeah, I think that's important. I think especially playing versus Flo. It's such an aggressive defense. He's such a smart D coordinator, and those guys on the other side are really good players. So being able to take what the defense gives you and be able to get out of things or scramble and go get a first down or touchdown or whatever the case may be. Versus Flo is keeping us ahead of the chains, and that's something that I take pride in, something that that Ben and I talk about consistently, and making defenses hurt when they want to drop out or play man to man and things like that. So it's important. It's important to us and the offense and our team, and whatever's important to us is what I'm going to do.
When you see your seven double-digit lead kind of dissipate like that, I know Darnell said that it felt like looking around on offense that some kind of looked around like somebody needs to create a spark here.
Yep.
How do you rectify that? Like, if nobody's doing it, is it on you to do that? Like, how do you view that?
Yeah, I'd say that is a feeling that can happen and can appear. And in those moments, it doesn't necessarily come down to somebody doing anything outstanding. It doesn't come down to anybody doing anything out of character or anything like that. It comes down to being able to go out there and be together, all 11 on the field, doing our job at one time as soon as the ball snaps. And then when time comes, and either the ball or is thrown to a receiver or we run the ball or whatever the case may be, ball is in my hand. Once the ball disappears from my hand, I deliver it to wide receiver. It's time for them to go make a play. We hand the ball off. It's time for him to make a play. And if the ball's in my hand, it's time to make a play. But other than that, everybody just has to do their 111th, including me. And I think we'll be able to execute the plays that are called.
Caleb, it's your first game with Ben.
Yep.
Real game, full game. What was good there, and what do you two need to work on?
Yeah, I think there was a lot of good there. Our communication, I think he was getting the plays in, fast, and been able to get out the huddle. We need to be better with that, and been able to get up to the line, make checks, or whatever the case may be. But I think it's a growing process that it's going to keep growing from here. This is the start, but definitely not the end. So we'll keep growing. We'll keep being passionate about this offense, him and I, and passionate about this team and winning.
Caleb, your nails have the suicide
Yep.
number on it. Why is that causing so much?
Yeah, just being able to bring more awareness, on a national level. It's important to me, and being able to support, I don't know if this does, help or affect anything, towards anybody of preventing somebody of doing something like that. But I do it for those reasons, just in case it does. Awesome. The Bears.